Hello, Miss Tina Williams. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed and highly favored. How about you?
I am doing great. I'm glad you're here today with us.
Thank you for having me.
You are more than welcome. So, I am Letitia Hill. I'm the outreach coordinator here at Dream. Here we help foster children who are aging out of the foster care system, just like yourself, transition to a new lifestyle. So, some of the transitions that we offer would be the college path, or a job path, or a career path immediately. We also can help you find housing if need be.
Oh.
So the first thing that we're going to discuss would be our confidentiality agreement with our company Dream and myself.
Okay.
Anything that you tell me will be left in confidentiality unless you plan to harm yourself or someone else, especially someone in the vulnerable population. Do you understand that?
Yes, I'd never do that.
All right. So if you don't mind, could you please sign right here on this confidentiality agreement?
Yes, ma'am, I sure can.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Miss Williams. All right. If you don't mind, could you tell me a little bit about yourself and what brings you here to see me today?
Well, I'm a 17-year-old God-fearing young woman. And my life at first was a little difficult. I had a hard time. My parents had to give me to the foster care system. And I went through a lot of foster care homes until I ended up with my great foster parents now. All my life I've struggled. Blessed now to have a 3.8 GPA and in the 10% of my class. I don't know the steps to take to help further my education. My foster parents didn't go to college or anything, so I don't really know what to do now.
Okay. Well, let me just say this. I am so proud of you and your accomplishments that you have made, especially with being in the foster care system. That is truly amazing. I would love to help you in any way you know how. So some of the challenges that you said you were facing is that your foster care parents did not go to college?
No, and now it's 10 of us there, so, I'm the oldest, so all the younger ones are looking up to me to, set the example, so it's just kind of difficult being now that I'm, going to school is easy when you're in high school and, middle school, but now that it's time for college, it's a whole nother world out there, and I just don't have any help really, because my parents, they've done all they can, but they don't really know.
I bet it is so tough to not have a support system, especially growing up as a young adult, trying to make it into a career path for college. And especially with having 10 other people, other siblings, so to speak, living with you. I bet that is a hard thing to do.
Yeah, it can be difficult, but with a little faith, we're all going to make it.
That's true. I'm so glad to see how determined you are despite what you've been through. That is truly amazing. So, in order to get this process started, let's talk about how we can create together an ideal college plan. How does it sound to you?
That actually sounds good.
Okay, so during our time together, today we're going to administer an assessment to assess your aspirations. Later on, we will talk about your plans and how we will implement those plans, as well as how we can evaluate those plans and those implementations that we set forth and the outcomes that come out of those. Let's see. If you're satisfied with those, of course, then we can go ahead to the next phases. Unfortunately, and eventually, our time together will have to be cut short because we will have to terminate services because you're not going to be transitioning forever, unfortunately. You have to leave me. But before then, we will be together twice a month for 22 months. That is from August to June. So during that time, we will discuss everything and come up with these plans. How does that sound to you?
It sounds great, actually.
All right. So after that time is up, I'm going to want to come and check in on you to see how you're doing. Is it okay if I come up to the college to check in on you?
Of course. I'd love that.
Good. So let's see what I have left on our agenda today. We haven't discussed how you feel about becoming partners in this. Well, this is a two-way street, and we're equal. I'm here to help you just like you're here to help me. So, how do you feel about that?
I think that sounds great. being that I was going to be doing it alone, and now that I have your help is a big help.
Good, good. I'm glad you feel that way. So, what I have now are some tasks and some deadlines that I'm going to give you in order for you to follow.
Okay.
All right, let's see. What I have written down here is, but before we do that, actually, let's talk about informed consent. So you're going to be next having to sign an informed consent, which is stating that you are willing to receive the help that me and my company are giving you in order to help achieve your goals. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Good. With that being said, I'm also going to need for you to sign this waiver so that I can have access to your records at school, as well as your records when you're applying for these colleges, so that I could be a point of contact for you.
Okay. Yeah, let me just read over it before I sign.
Definitely. Here's the paperwork and the and the informed consent form. Here's a pen whenever you're ready to sign it. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, this looks fine. Let me just go ahead and sign.
Perfect. Thank you for signing those documents for me, Miss Williams. Let's see. We're going to start now with the assessment. This is a self-assessment, which is going to test to see what your interests and your skills are. So, if you will, go ahead and start that. Like I said, it's going to test to see what your interests and skills are for your future career. Let me know when you're done, and we can score this test together, okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. These are really good. I'm seeing here that you are very passionate about math and science, as well as you like medicine. Can you tell me a little bit more about why you like medicine?
Well, I've been taking some micro classes and biology classes and just learning about anatomy as well. And it's just something I like to do. I'm already a CNA at a nursing home, so learning how to take care of how the body works and all that stuff is just really fascinating to me.
Oh, so you're fascinated about nursing. That is truly amazing. You know, we always need nurses around. So have you ever considered becoming a nurse, like a bachelor's, a BSN nurse?
Yes, but I'm honestly really nervous. Those programs are very competitive and hard to get into, and I'm just worried that I may not be good enough to get in.
I definitely get that. I understand it can be a bit overwhelming, especially with all the information that's going to be thrown at you. Is there anything right now that's making you nervous about our discussion?
Well, just like I said, the bachelor's program is so competitive. Just how hard it is just to get in, and I need to make sure my grades stay good, and everything is on the up and up about it all.
So you're nervous about your grades. I definitely get that in regards to it and getting prepared to go to college. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you find resources that can get you into that nursing program, because you are definitely an intelligent young woman.
Thank you.
So your guidance counselor sent over some documents for me to go over with you in regards to helping you to transition over for college. Here I see that you've already taken the ACT, that you received a 25 on it. That is amazing, girl. What institutions are you interested in going to?
Well, if I stay in Tennessee, maybe, Tennessee State University, or maybe a little farther to Western Kentucky University. But I've also been thinking about Hampton University in Virginia.
Oh, wow, okay. So you want to go out of state, possibly. That is nice. I went to Bethune-Cookman, and I went out of state. It was an amazing experience. So, let's see here. So I'm going to be assigning you some tasks for our next meeting. Okay? Those tasks can be a little bit tedious, but the reward will be great, and it's something that you're going to want to do. These tasks are including applying for those colleges that you just named. You're going to be applying for them. They have a deadline of September 25th for you to apply in order for you to have an application fee waived. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So remember, September 25th is when the application fee is waived. After that date, it's no longer waived. So what you're going to do is, once you fill out the application, you're going to bring the application to me so I can review it with you, and then we'll put it in the mail and we'll mail it off.
Okay.
Perfect. Glad you're liking this so far. Next, I will need for you to get your application. To be attached with it is your official transcript.
Okay.
So who you're talk to about that is your guidance counselor.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be able to get that official transcript for you. Also, I will need 3 letters of recommendation from 3 separate teachers in order to go with your application, because it's something that colleges really look at is your letters of recommendation. Lastly, I will need for you to write a paper in regards to why you want to go to college and why it's important and your future goals for college. How do you feel about those tasks that I got for you that are due on September or before September 25th?
The tests sound okay. It's just the paper. Can you write the paper for me?
Can I write the paper for you?
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm horrible at writing papers and just need a little help.
Unfortunately, I cannot. We're trying to teach you independence, and you're going to become an amazing young woman. So, with that being said, you're going to have to follow these tasks that I have outlined for you. Because when you get to college, people aren't going to be writing papers for you. You're going to be doing that on your own. However, now I'm thinking about it, I could help you with your papers in regards to going over it to make sure that everything's okay in it. Does that make you feel a little bit more comfortable?
Yeah, it does.
Good. Do you have any more questions or concerns before we end our session today?
No, I think we're good.
All right, so our next appointment together will be on August 16th at 5 p.m. After that appointment, we will only have 20 more sessions left. So, like I said, if you have any questions or concerns, I'm here for you. Here is my business card right here. On that business card is my phone number and my email address, as well as my times and hours of operation, which are from 3:15 to 7 o'clock for my high school students.
Okay.
All right, and if you don't have any more questions, I'm going to let you go today.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Hill. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
You're more than welcome. Thank you.